Alright, I wanted to make this quick video on the Lidl F2 Star stand-up paddleboard because there doesn't seem to be much current information out there on YouTube. So like I said, this is the paddleboard from Lidl. 10'5", 33 inches wide, I believe it is. I left it inflated overnight so I could see it actually held air through the night, which it seems fine. Comes with a backpack to carry it, and comes with a double action, single action pump to pump it up, make pumping easier. It's not really that bad. Some people online complain about it, but it's not that bad. It has a kayak seat, if you want to call it that. It's honestly a pretty poor seat, but it does function as a seat if you sit in it carefully. I've got it mounted up on there best I can, but if I stick my butt in there and lean back, it does hold me, I guess. It's got a pretty cheap foot bar for kayak paddling. It's got two separate air bladders, so if one fails, the other one will stay inflated so that you can get back to shore. This one is the low pressure. It's like 0.8 bar, 12 psi. Just fills up the center section, and then the big Mamma Jamma bladder, the outside perimeter bladder, is here. That's 15 psi, 1 bar. There's Amazon adapters to connect like a electric pump. You know, if you got an air mattress or a pump for your car, for like your tires, you can buy adapters on Amazon to fill these up. I don't have any, and honestly, like I said, it wasn't that bad, so I probably won't waste the money on it. Comes with this paddle. So keep in mind, this board is $250. It was like $274 in my locality after tax out the door. That's as cheap as you can get into stand-up paddleboarding, it seems. I think the next cheapest inflatable SUP that I saw online was like $3.99 on sale at Dick's or Bass Pro, one of them. Anyhow, so comes with the board, comes with the paddle, the chintzy kayak seat, which will get the job done. This paddle is honestly not very good. I've been tweaking it since last night when I first put it together. It's multi-piece aluminum shaft with, I don't know if this is ABS or nylon fins, I'm not sure. It's got a joint right there. This connection end here is an interference fit, and it's really not that good right now. I think I can make it better though. So in there you stick either your paddleboard handle or your other fin to your kayak paddle if you want to kayak it. The problem is this does not get a very good grip. Now, sorry for the focus problems, and you can tell I'm no cinematographer, and I had to do vertical video even though people hate it, so I can get this in the shot because my cell phone's not that good, and that's what I'm filming with. Anyhow, this threaded whatever you want to call it, this fastener with this nut in here is what holds the handle in place, and then when you squeeze the handle down, and you can see right now that is touching, that seam is touching. Well, when I stick those into there, they don't even really snug down enough that this doesn't really snug down enough on it that these can't spin. I have managed to spin this handle to make this nut further down on the threads. It was not that engaged on the threads when I got it. I forced this thing to spin to screw it in more, and that made it more acceptable, I guess, but it's not that good. Now, the thing is when you squeeze this down and it's touching here, it's actually not touching on the inside. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take sandpaper and sand this outer edge to open up that gap, and then I should be able to get more of a squeeze with this outer gap open so it's not hitting quite as soon. I should be able to thread it a little more and get a better squeeze onto these shafts here. No jokes there. I tried wrapping these with electrical tape. Even one layer of electrical tape is too much interference, and I couldn't get them into the coupler here without ripping the tape off. So unfortunately, that's just reality. $250 out the door. Everything you need. Paddleboard comes with a crappy paddle. Should be a surprise to nobody. Paddles are cheap. You can spend probably $50 and get a quality paddle, quality beginner aluminum paddle from Bass Pro. So you've got fasteners for storage here. This kayak seat comes with a zipper. I don't have it out here now, but oh wait, here it is. The kayak actually comes with a dry bag. I haven't tried it yet, but there's something there that supposedly will keep your stuff dry. I'm sorry, I keep calling kayak, it's a SUP. On the bottom, I've got 2 fixed fins. Cannot take them off. That seems to be not as desirable as fully removable fins, but you know, what do you get for a beginner set from Lidl? This connection point here seems to be something of a standard from what I read online. So that's good, because you could probably get replacement fins or, you know, upgraded fins if you want. This piece right here is kind of crappy from what I understand. So there is a rectangular hole here you feed this nut through. I'll try to do it really quick. So we can do this one-handed. Yeah. So you feed this through, you slide it to where you need it. Actually, you don't know where you need to, you put the fin in. The fin's got 2 sets of pins. This is a lower pin, this is a higher pin. You'll see what I mean in a minute. This pin actually, this, what I called the rear pin, the lower pin, goes in there and fits in a slot and slides back. And then this front just pushes in, and this pin acts as the stop, so it doesn't go any further. And then once you do that, you slide your nut very carefully over and engage the threads. Now, it looked like other fins, other paddle boards on YouTube have like a screw essentially, and then there's a key, in essence a screwdriver, that you tighten it with, so that when you're done, you don't have a handle sticking out like this. It just leaves a nice like low profile screw head. This does not have that, but again, this is a cheap set. I think you could upgrade this, because like I said, this seems to be, from what I understand, some standard dimension that other paddle boards use. With this loose, you can slide the fin forward, you can slide it back. A guy on YouTube that I watched yesterday said back is what you want for flat water, forward is what you want for choppier water and more maneuverability, like if you're trying to surf or something like that. You know, you're actually in the waves. He also said that for flat water, you want this back, and you want to remove these fins. Unfortunately, this board has the fins permanently fixed, so that's not an option. I'm sure it'll be fine for a beginner. Like I said, $250 out the door. You can't expect a whole lot. But yeah, that's it. I have not had the opportunity to use it yet. I plan on using it this weekend for the first time. If you need to get that out so you don't lose it, you just thread it back in there a little bit and then bam, pull it out just like that. Again, this is the Lidl F2 Star. I would have liked the Mistral model, because from what I understand, Mistral is actually a legitimate brand, but I couldn't find it at any of the Lidls. So I guess they switched from Mistral to this F2 Star. I didn't really find any information about the F2 Star online, so I guess it's just a knockoff. But you know what? This for $250 out the door, it seems fine. Hope this video helped somebody. If you got any questions, feel free to comment and ask, and I will probably post up how it goes. I'll be hopefully using it this weekend.